Almost 10 minutes before 7 here on the programme. Herman Mashaba has been elected at a marathon inaugural council meeting last night. The newly elected Johannesburg mayor joins us now on the line to talk a little bit about yesterday and how he's feeling this morning. I'm not sure if you've had any sleep, Executive Mayor, but let's wish you the best of luck and congratulate you on your appointment now.
Thank you very much, Diane, and good morning to the listeners, everybody out there, people of Johannesburg, of South Africa. What a great honor, great privilege to be put into a position of being a public servant.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday was a very long haul. It was a long marathon, and it certainly didn't go down without the drama that one was expecting. But obviously, I'd like to begin off in the beginning with the passing away of one of the councillors there. I can imagine that was something that really devastated everybody.
Well, yeah, you know, we ended up, unfortunately, instead of celebrations, we ended up with a very sore, heavy hearts with the loss of our colleague from the ANC. Our condolences with her and the family and everyone in the ANC. Something that we believe it's a loss to us as a council, it's a loss to the city of Johannesburg, and a loss to people of South Africa. We really hope that her soul rest in peace.
Yeah. Mayor, let's get down to the business now of being a mayor, taking over the city of Johannesburg. We spoke to the mayor of Tshwane just before this as well, your colleague as well, who's in for a tough road ahead of him, and no doubt you're in for the same tough road. How are you feeling, though? I mean, are you feeling optimistic that the change that you would like to make is going to start with earnest?
Look, I think, Diane, you know, for me, I've been on a campaign trail for full 7 months, really crisscrossing our city, and in the process, discovered some real major changes in some of our communities, particularly in some of the townships and settlements. We have an emergency on our side. This city, which was declared a world-class African city, people used to say to me every day, for the 7 months, say, what does the government mean by saying that we live in a world-class African city? Unemployment high, over 800,000 of our people unemployed, 1 in 3. Men and women, families breaking up, drugs and alcohol being the order of the day, traffic lights not working, our infrastructure decaying at an alarming rate. It's going to be a huge task. But I'm still excited and still believe the mandate that people of Johannesburg have given us the mandate under very challenging conditions. You can imagine we have got to work with our coalition partners. Now, every time there's a major budget or a major project to be carried out, you have to do this through coalition, through negotiations. And I actually like this system because if one had received outright majority, people of Johannesburg said enough is enough with the ANC abuse. Unfortunately, you're aware over the many years how ANC took government to be ANC. It was ANC first, people after. So this kind of arrangement that we've got in place today, the beauty of it, what I like about it is that people are now first. Civil society has taken the power back, and I hope and trust that the civil society going forward, please don't allow the power to go into politicians because and some of them, unfortunately, goes into the heads. Right now, I can guarantee them service because I'm in a situation every time I need to pass a budget to go and build houses in Alexander, when put toilets so that our people can have the decency. I have to pass it through my coalition partners. So we're going to be a government that is going to be accountable. And I made it clear during my whole campaign that we want to set up a government that is accountable and accountable to the people. Yeah. And that is what the kind of accountability, which I personally believe will win this country and make Johannesburg that great city that we all want to live in.
Mayor, I mean, we need to bring you into the studio. We need to have a good sit-down chat with you. But just, I think one of the questions that a lot of people have on their minds is, why would a successful businessman like yourself, who, you know, you've made your money, you've done exceptionally well, you could sit back and rest on your laurels and, I suppose, enjoy the fruits of your labor. Why would you want to go into politics? It's a bit of a dirty world. We all know that. But what is it that's driving you to want to do something like this?
Then I was driven by the frustration. You know, for the last few years, I would get home every day and really share this with my wife, watching television, looking at how ANC was blatantly really looting our country, mismanagement at the order of the day. ANC was before people. And I said to myself, Herman, you live in a country with a constitutional framework. You're not going to run away from this. You've never been in politics before, but what is politics? Politics is about service delivery to the people. What you need to do, and this is what I promised to people of Johannesburg to do. As of today, I'll be in the office this morning meeting with the city manager and with some of the senior staff members. But I've got a project called Service with Pride. I have to, as a matter of agency, create a professional civil service. Civil service of men and women that wants to work for the city, not work for themselves and the party. Because civil service is not about saving your party, it's about saving people of Johannesburg, regardless of your political affiliation. So I'm appealing to current city officials and employees, those that want to serve the country, please don't go. We're not here to pay you. If for some reason ANC government put you into a wrong job, we will do a skills audit. If you're not qualified for that position, we'll put you somewhere else. But that one thing I can assure people of Johannesburg, the days of politicians giving positions and jobs to their girlfriends or whatever, those days are over under my administration. Johannesburg is going to offer opportunities to everyone who wants to work as a civil service. Once I can set that up, and I have to set it up as a matter of agency, you will see the difference that will happen in Johannesburg.
Okay.
So that every day when we wake up to go to work, we'll be excited knowing that we are going to serve our masters being the voters.
All right, let's leave it there for this morning. Thank you so very much for talking to us. Herman Mashaba now is the new executive mayor here in Johannesburg, talking to us over the phone on his appointment that happened late last night.